Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Thursday, January 25 General Hospital recap shows that Diane Miller demanded an apology from Robert Scorpio after he had so loudly boasted about taking down Sonny Corinthos, even though he had attempted to treat her to a romantic dinner at the Savoy. Diane thought that Robert had an unprofessional grudge against her client, even though Robert didn't apologize for treating Sonny like the criminal that he is. Diane worried if Robert could accept that Sonny was one of her best pals when she came clean. Diane brought out the fact that Robert was able to ignore a lot of Holly Sutton's and Anna Devane's prior deeds. Finola Hughes. Diane seemed happy with Robert's proposal, which ultimately involved leaving Sonny and their clients in the courtroom. As Sonny joined Alexis Davis at the bar, he discovered that, ever since Christina Corinthos Davis recently overreached, she had been making an effort to respect limits. That's a good thing, Sonny thought, and he told Alexis not to worry, as Christina and Molly Lansing Davis were still going ahead with their surrogacy arrangements. T.J. Ashford was ecstatic to hear about the positive pregnancy test while at Christina's house. Following his gush to Molly and Christina on the baby, TJ began to worry about becoming overly excited given what had happened the previous time. Whatever happened, Christina assured, they would deal with it as a team, and she could always try again if and when the soon-to-be parents were ready. She invited Brick into Jordan Ashford's home and made a small effort to win him over since she needed a covered computer expert to assist with the project. Jordan, who was flirting with Brick, said that she had a source who was meant to provide information, but that contact might have broken things up because of a federal interference. Jordan's refusal to elaborate irritated Brick, but he enjoyed the notion that the deputy mayor owed him a favor. As he walked away, Brick appeared happy to obtain Jordan's phone number since he intended to use it to find the contact's whereabouts. After she closed the door behind Brick, Jordan gave the flirtatious interaction a meaningful glance. Since Christina, Molly, and TJ had an announcement to make, Sonny, Alexis, and Jordan returned to Christina's apartment. Alexis emphasized that she was pleased for all of them after Christina revealed the news of her pregnancy. Alexis was called away to deal with an issue at work before she could join in the celebration with a bottle of non-alcoholic bubbly. Sonny expressed his pride in Christina and gave her the impression that she could always turn to him because the road ahead would not be simple. Before Hamilton Finn's trial at GH, Elizabeth Baldwin gave him another motivational speech before Martin Gray arrived as asked. Martin received information on Finn and Liz's conversation with the Beecher's Corners doctor that Mr. Muldoon saw. Liz and Finn were able to gather enough evidence to determine that Mr. Muldoon most certainly spoke with an oncologist, but they were unable to identify him. Martin made the decision to have Sam McCall look into the matter, stating that it might be advantageous for Finn if Mr. Muldoon had already suspected that he had cancer. Martin emphasized the significance of just responding to the questions posed after bringing up Finn's impending testimony. After Martin left, Liz invited Finn over for dinner and music, saying the guys were having sleepovers tonight. Laura Collins shared the specifics of her interaction with Heather Weber with Dante Falconeri and Harrison Chase at the PCPD. Laura argued that they needed to place Esme Prince under arrest, but Dante required a warrant to do so. In the end, Dan convinced an ADA to begin working on one and offered a strategy to buy Robert some time before resuming the accusations against Esme. They might be able to detain Esme for a day until Robert could rescue them if Dante could lure her down there under false pretenses and get her to confess to some of her previous crimes. Laura wanted the opportunity to talk Esme down from her precipice and stressed that they had to control her. Eventually, Dante, Chase, and Laura arrived at the invader after setting out in search of Esme. When Laura noticed Kevin Collins, John Lindstrom, was unconscious, she became alarmed. But while they waited for an ambulance, she discovered a pulse. Esme emerged as the main suspect in Kevin's attack as soon as Chase discovered the sculpture that was used to hit him and a letter from Maggie Fitzgerald. According to the letter from Esme's previous nanny, Maggie had accepted a position with a new family in Toronto, and Esme's credit card information revealed that she had purchased a one-way bus ticket there. While Kevin was being brought to the hospital and told by a doctor that he was stable, Alexis responded to Chase's questions. Laura visited Kevin at his bedside, sobbing, and begged him to return to her. Laura also called Dante about the Toronto hints and left a voicemail for Spencer asking him to call her back regarding Esme. According to General Hospital spoilers, Esme will keep causing trouble, so be sure to check in to see all the mayhem that's in store. Make CDL your go-to GH destination for amazing spoilers, news, and updates about General Hospital. According to General Hospital teasers on Friday, January 26, Elizabeth Baldwin will have optimism before Hamilton Finn's trial, because Martin Gray promised to employ Sam McCall on their behalf. If Sam could identify the enigmatic oncologist associated with Mr. Muldoon, it would be beneficial to Finn's case. That might demonstrate that when Mr. Muldoon visited Finn, he already had a suspicion that he had cancer. That could be an issue, though, as Sam won't have much time to find this physician. Liz will inquire as to if Sam has discovered any information that would impact the case, but the trial could need to proceed while Sam looks for more information. There will be some tense moments on Friday's episode, since Finn will finally take the stand, regardless of how things work out with Sam. Since Martin has been emphasizing how important it is to simply respond to questions posed, there's a strong risk Finn will become agitated and say something a little too candid. It might present Diane Miller with an opportunity to turn the tables and diminish Finn's sympathy. Harrison Chase will then inform Jordan Ashford that they have the address to find Esme Prince, Avery Pole, should she be hiding away. At the Invader, a letter written by Maggie Fitzgerald expressed her desire for Esme to pay her a visit in Toronto. Esme's purchase of a Toronto bus ticket is likewise supported by proof, but doesn't it all seem a bit too easy? There are two possibilities here, as we already know Esme is eventually going to Paris. There are two possible outcomes. Either Esme will pay Maggie a visit while traveling, or the entire situation is a ruse. Stated differently, it's possible that Esme is leading the police on a pointless pursuit in order to buy herself some extra time to pursue Spencer Cassadine and Trina Robinson unhindered. After arriving in Paris, Trina and Spencer will settle in and have a few romantic moments. Spencer isn't checking his voicemail, so he won't first see Laura Collins' frantic message. Laura, on the other hand, will talk about her regrets from Port Charles. Laura might believe that she overtrusted Esme and disregarded the possibility that her dangerous side will resurface. Laura will eventually meet with Anna Devane and make it clear that she is the next best applicant. Will Anna return to her previous position as police commissioner while Max Scorpio is out of town on an interim basis? Ava Giron and Sonny Corinthos are reportedly going to discuss plans, which might involve something lighthearted for Avery and Donna Corinthos, or possibly something more serious, according to other GH spoilers. Since Ava is staying with Sonny for her own safety, he might talk about strategies to identify and neutralize the threat. In order to find out if Nana Corinthos is still under protection, Grick will also talk to Sonny and inquire as to if Nina is added to any specific lists. Of course, no matter what issues arise in their marriage, Sonny will always watch out for Nina. Although it would be uncharacteristic of Sonny to just throw Nina to the wolves, it doesn't guarantee he will be prepared to win her back just yet. Valentin Cassadine will meet Nina at Charlie's pub to hear an update on all the losses she has endured, including the loss of Crimson as a result of Drew Kane and Carly Spencer's most recent round of retaliation. Valentin will question Nina about her strategy for reclaiming what is rightfully hers. Since it's likely that she doesn't have one yet, he'll have a suggestion for how Nina might exact her own kind of revenge. According to General Hospital spoilers, Nina and Valentin will soon come to an agreement, so be ready for all the exciting drama. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.